answering a flurry of interview questions during a live broadcast can often feel like a whirlwind, but leave it to BTS to find moments of genuine warmth amid the chaos. During their recent appearance on Capital FM, the global superstars brought their signature charm, energy, and effortless camaraderie to the studio. Fans tuning in were treated to playful banter, insightful music talk, and plenty of laughs as all 7 members filled the room with their electric presence. Yet, amid the rapid-fire discussion about their latest music and upcoming projects, one remarkably sweet interaction completely stole the show and set social media ablaze. The atmosphere in the studio was undeniably lively as the radio hosts navigated through a series of lighthearted topics with the group. Set on the table in front of the members were various snacks and treats, including a beautifully decorated celebratory cake meant for the band. As the conversation flowed, the members casually grazed on the refreshments, creating a relaxed and cozy ambiance that made the interview feel more like a hangout among close friends. It was during a particularly engaging moment in the interview that the dynamic between Jungkook and Taehyung, affectionately known together by fans as Taekook, naturally took center stage. While the host was directing a question to the rest of the group, Jungkook quietly reached over to slice a small piece of the cake resting on the table. Instead of taking a bite himself, his immediate instinct was to share it with the member sitting right beside him. Without breaking the momentum of the conversation, Jungkook carefully scooped up a bite-sized portion with a fork, turning his full attention toward Taehyung. His expression was soft and attentive, focused entirely on making sure he didn't drop a single crumb of the delicate dessert. Taehyung, who was mid-smile while listening to the host's commentary, noticed the gesture instantly. Without a second of hesitation or surprise, he leaned in naturally toward Jungkook with a bright, playful grin. The seamless familiarity between them made the action feel completely second nature, as if sharing food during intense schedule events was a daily routine. Jungkook gently fed the piece of cake to Taehyung, carefully ensuring his bandmate got the perfect bite, without missing a single beat of the ongoing interview. The sweet gesture did not go unnoticed by the rest of the BTS members sitting around them. A few subtle glances and fond smirks were exchanged across the panel as the heartwarming moment unfolded in real time. Even amidst the studio noise and the pressure of a major radio broadcast, the quiet bond between the youngest members created a small, peaceful bubble of affection that captivated anyone paying close attention to the visual stream. Taehyung immediately savored the treat, giving Jungkook an enthusiastic, appreciative nod while humming in delight at the flavor. His eyes crinkled with genuine happiness, reflecting the warm energy that always characterizes their interactions. Jungkook, clearly satisfied with Taehyung's delighted reaction, flashed a triumphant, subtle smile of his own before turning his attention back to the host, as if he hadn't just created one of the most memorable clips of the entire press tour. Fans watching the live feed were quick to catch the brief yet incredibly heartwarming interaction, taking to various social media platforms to express their joy. Within minutes of the broadcast, clips and edits of the soft moment began trending globally under various hashtags dedicated to the duo. Supporters highlighted how the gesture showcased the deep trust, comfort, and long-standing friendship that the two share after growing up together in the spotlight. Interviews on major international radio stations like Capital FM often demand fast-paced energy, but moments like these serve as a reminder of why BTS holds such a special place in the hearts of millions. Beyond their unmatched talent, record-breaking achievements, and polished performances, it is their unscripted, genuine affection for one another that truly resonates with audiences worldwide. A simple act of kindness, like sharing a slice of cake, highlights the grounded humanity that keeps the band so closely knit. As the Capital FM interview wrapped up with plenty of cheer, music, and fond farewells, the sweet exchange remained the highlight of the day for many viewers. It was a gentle, unprompted reminder of the authentic connections that exist within the group, proving that no matter how big the stage or how bright the studio lights, their care for each other remains front and center. Ultimately, the adorable cake feeding incident added a touch of pure sweetness to an already iconic radio appearance. For fans who tune in to see the genuine personalities of their favorite artists, this charming display between Jungkook and Taehyung was the absolute icing on the cake. As BTS continues to make history across the globe, it is quiet, loving moments like these that continue to define their legacy as both extraordinary artists and a true family. The unexpected sweetness at the table immediately caught the attention of the Capital FM hosts, who couldn't help but pause the ongoing interview to acknowledge the adorable moment. Wait a second, did we just catch a live dessert service right here in the studio? The host teased with a laugh, pointing toward the two youngest members. The studio broke into collective giggles as the presenter affectionately added, "I mean, if you two are serving cake mid-interview, we definitely need to make this a permanent segment on the show. It's entirely too wholesome." Taehyung swallowed the bite of cake with a bright smile, looking directly at the host before turning back to Jungkook with fond eyes. "It's actually incredible. You have to try it," Taehyung remarked playfully, his voice warm as he nudged his bandmate. He then gave Jungkook a small, grateful pat on the shoulder, adding, "Thanks, Kook. That was genuinely the best part of this whole interview so far." Jungkook quietly chuckled at the praise, a subtle flush appearing on his cheeks as he set the fork back down on the table. "I just noticed he was eyeing the strawberry on top the entire time we were talking," Jungkook explained with a slight shrug and an endearingly proud grin. "I couldn't just let him stare at it without getting a piece." The overwhelming fan reaction to this spontaneous moment proves once again how deeply invested the global community is in the genuine bond shared by the members. Social media platforms quickly flooded with fan-made clips, edits, and heartfelt messages celebrating the duo's natural chemistry. For many, these unscripted, everyday interactions offer an endearing glimpse into the true friendships that sustain the group behind the scenes. Moments like these also highlight why the band's media appearances continue to draw millions of viewers worldwide. Beyond their massive musical achievements and record-breaking releases, it is their authentic charm and unpretentious demeanor that make their interviews so captivating to watch from start to finish. As BTS continues to navigate their bustling international schedule, small acts of care between the members serve as a grounding force. Whether on a grand awards show stage or in a cozy radio recording booth, their mutual support and playful camaraderie remain as strong as ever. For longtime followers, seeing Jungkook and Taehyung interact so comfortably brings a comforting sense of familiarity and joy. It serves as a sweet reminder that despite their global stardom, the core dynamic of their friendship has remained unchanged through the years. The Capital FM interview will undoubtedly be remembered, not just for its engaging music discussion, but as another memorable chapter in the duo's long history of heartwarming moments together. As the video clips continue to circulate and gather millions of views across various platforms, the warm energy from this studio moment promises to keep fans smiling for a long time to come. What was your favorite part of this sweet exchange during the radio broadcast? Head down to the comments section below and share your thoughts and reactions with fellow fans.